And away we go. Inside, he scores.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Gets it in the left corner. Here's a chance from long range. Brown with the three with a hand in his face.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Thompson. Off the assist.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
To Horford. Irving to Horford. To Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Here's Curry with it up top. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. His first effort off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Hayward to Horford. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. It's Klay Thompson with the rock. Brown with it up top. 8-2 our score. Hayward to Irving. Warriors have it. Thompson down to Green. Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Irving to Horford. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Durant with the basketball up top. Down 4. Durant to Thompson. To Durant. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Hayward. To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. It's Steph at the controls. Nice pass to set things up. Green to Curry. There's the toss. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Hayward to Irving. That's blocked by Durant.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Thompson doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You'll probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down the ground and make a play.
To Durant. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Irving. To Horford. Cousins up to block the shot.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Jaylen Brown. Horford to Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. Horford scores from the post. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Durant, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
To Rozier. To Hayward. To Marcus Morris. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Durant across the timeline. It's 12-10. And a throwdown.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Marcus Morris. Irving. Shot from the lane won't go.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Shot clock's off as they'll search for a tying bucket. Oh, had him going there for a second. Rozier. Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. And it's off the rim. Came so close to draining that one from three-quarters court. But that'll do it for this opening period. The quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. To Marcus Morris. Turned away by Bell.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Marcus Morris. Around the perimeter. To Jaylen Brown. Shot clock winding down to Marcus Smart. 4-3. Smart is tough. He loves those kinds of shots.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Livingston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Oh, he had him there for a second. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Livingston to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
From long range, he'll take that any day.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Knocked loose. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Missed it at the line. Curry to bring it up. They're down 3. Yes, it drops. No drama on that one. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Horford. Tatum. Tough shot. Well defended. Warriors have the basketball. To Curry. Won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Leads just a point. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Marcus Smart. Shot clock winding down. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Goes to the left side. Thompson to Curry. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
A simple touch foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Green to Curry. Cashes in for two. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Marcus Smart. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Curry gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Whoa, what a finish.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Knocked loose. To Irving. And the two for Al Horford getting to the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And too much contact.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Curry. Off the mark. To Irving. Deep left corner. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake. Golden State at the controls. Runner's good there.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Rises for the slam.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Celtics don't have the advantage or the disadvantage after one half. The long-range shooting has been outstanding, and if they can keep it up, it's going to open up more things for them offensively. Have a look at the leading scores. The Warriors will start the third quarter, and that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
It's Golden State basketball. And they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Green. To Curry. Over to the right side. Beyond the arc for three. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Thompson. Can't connect. Shot was forced.
See, I don't like that shot right there. pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Jaylen Brown. Fires the three. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. And a whistle.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Green. Second effort. The follow won't go either.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Slam dunk.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Curry, Hayward the rebound. To Horford. Straight on look. To Marcus Smart. To Jaylen Brown. Hayward. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Warriors basketball. Curry, the drive, right to the basket. Thompson not getting the bounce. To Horford. Gets it in the left corner. Has a chance. Not today. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Durant.
Into the game for the Celtics. Number 11, Kyrie.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. It stays with Golden State. Thompson. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit it.
Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender. Jay, would you classify him among the elites in the game, especially among wings?
It depends on what category of elite you put him in. As of right now, he will be my second-tier elite. Because when I think first-tier elite, I think Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, James Harden. I think Gordon Hayward has a chance to be there. He was on his way there before he got hurt, but time will tell.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Curry to Cousins. Inside, he scores.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
To Irving. To Horford. The pass set it all up.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Irving to Hayward. To Horford. Deep right corner. Tatum. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Oh, the whistle. Hey, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Oh, they called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 20, Gordon Hayward.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Celtics have it. To Marcus Morris. Horford to Marcus Smart. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Durant. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Man, that was sweet.
It's all about that first step, and it's all about angles. Look at the way he got his shoulders through the angle of the defender. That first step was great, but those shoulders getting through, that was the difference.
To Marcus Morris. Gets it in the right corner. To Horford. It goes down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Warriors have the basketball. Has a look. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. And count it at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three. Now a three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Celtics have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Hayward to Marcus Smart. And stuffs it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be creative. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Hayward to Irving. For three. Smart is tough. He loves those kinds of shots.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find the easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul.
Durant. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Durant. No good. And no foul.
Why are you even guarding a bad shooter that close in the first place? This is psychological warfare. Leave him open. Make him think about it before he shoots it.
To Horford. To Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Goes to the right side. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Hayward. Great look and vision. And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
Bulldog. Look, it ain't always going to be pretty, but this is a results-oriented business, and this dude will always give you a good ROI.
To Irving. Fires the three. That one off the mark. It's no good. Knocked loose. Curry. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward to Horford. To Hayward. Here's a chance from long range, and Gordon Hayward, zero hesitation as he knocks it down for three.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
To Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Driving right to the basket. He split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And count the basket.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Knocked loose. Irving to Horford. It's a big finish. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Kevin Durant has it. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Probing the defense. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Curry with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Green to Cousins. Rejected by Tatum.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Curry has it. To Durant. They work it down to Cousins. A big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Hayward. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Irving. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And the 2 for Al Horford getting to the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Throws it down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily.
The Celtics